Welcome to Geeks 4x4, the most budget-oriented off-road channel in all the YouTube. And today we are going to put a lock actuator in the rear door. I know that I said I wasn't going to do it, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm going to show you guys, hopefully, the tricks that I figure out because it's a little bit weird. But anyway, you have to take off this handle. It's a T25, I think. Let's see, T27 Torx. I've showed you guys how to take this apart in the last video talking about redoing the rear door. Put a link up there. Anyway, my mic's still on. Hopefully the audio is amazing for you guys. Moab, next week is spring break. We'll be in Texas actually visiting some friends. And the week after that, we're going to be in Moab. So if you're going to be there, I'll be in the LJ. Yeah, one more quick thing on the Excursion, and let's get to it. Okay, so I got the door closed. Remember, if you're going to do this, those must not close. The barn doors, if they hit it, they'll break the glass. But here is what this looks like without the actuator. The actuator has a little pin on it that's going to go into this hole, and then, oh man, it's just so hard. So this right there, that bar you're looking at, is one of the clips that this goes into. So that bar I just showed you, that back side of it, is going to be right in this hole right here. And then this pushes down a little bit, and this slides into the other hole. So it's kind of, and then you line this motor up with the hole. So, you know, essentially it's going to go in and go like that. So, yeah, I'm going to need two hands, and I am going to probably just put you guys on a tripod to see if I can get a decent angle. Alright, well, hopefully it's a decent angle. Hopefully also there's not so much noise in the back. They are doing some more groundwork, excavation, and stuff like that in the back, so it's a bit noisy. Let's make sure it's recording, and let's see if we can't finagle this thing in there. One side of it just popped in, no problem. The side that I showed you guys earlier. Feels like to me it wants to actually come in through the front. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so I have the actuator in the mount right now, but it's not lined up with this hole. And so, pushed it back, and now I brought it back forward, and it seems like it's lined up. Let's see. My actuator is still, my key and everything is still too hard to use. The actuator will not lock it, but it is working and it is in, and Oh, there, it locked. Yep, that's locked. That's unlocked. It's doing its job. Exciting. But yeah, that is how we put a new actuator in the rear door of a Ford Excursion. And yeah, I'm trying to move the tripod around to give you some different angles of this thing. And I knocked it over, as you can see. But essentially, I slid it. If you're looking at your door, I put it in the mount from the front, so like this. And then I slid it back, lined up the arm, and slid it back forward so that the arm is lined up in its hole. I think that's the way to do it. Some random Christmas tree things falling out on here, but other than that, I'm going to put this door back together, and I have door locks that work, so that is super exciting. And on to the next project on this thing. All right, well, let's test it out. Closed up. Locked. Unlocked. Cool. That is exciting stuff. And back to locked. Back to unlocked. Cool. Well, that's exciting stuff. On to the next project. I think the next biggest thing, I'm getting this, it's getting warmer here. When I let the air out of this spare tire and get this thing out of here, I don't know exactly how old it is. Well, why don't I look really quick? I'll show you guys how you can tell how old a tire is. Give me just a second. All right, you guys ready for this? This is how you tell the date of a tire. There's a DOT on a tire. There's all these numbers, and there's 4 those letters, and there's 4 numbers. 1800. Well, this is the 18th week of 2000. So this tire, I've been on the ground once or twice. It's brand new, but that tire is 22 years old. And if you have an Excursion, there are been some people having issues with these tires exploding inside in the heat. So I will be pulling the valve core out of that. That tire's coming out of this truck anyway, because we're running 40s. Yeah, if you need a gray tire cover for an Excursion, you'd let me know. I can ship that thing out, and we'll talk. You can pay for shipping, and we can figure this whole thing out. So anyway, gray tire cover, pretty clean. You guys just saw it in the video. Well, there it is. Simple as that. Install a new actuator in your rear door. If you haven't done that and your rear door is not doing well, if it's not doing well unlocking in general, you can grease everything. The video will be up in the link above. I think I already linked it in this, but I'm going to link it again for you. So just to get that door working good again, and then you put an actuator in there, and boom, you have a working rear door fully with the key and with the button. So pretty awesome. Don't forget, link is in the description to this actuator, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you guys next time.